Sit down and shut up.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give me peace.
Why so serious?
You take the blonde and I'll take the one in the trailer.
This is Sparta!
I'll have what she's having.
How can I do what is needed when all I can think of is revenge?
Do you know how to use that thing?
Yes.
This is going to take a lot of work. There's only one man.
It isn't just one man. It's Zorro.
Antonio Banderas, Anthony Hopkins, The Mask of Zorro, rated PG-13.
Welcome to the installment of the Screen Squad podcast. Like always, I'm Vinny.
I'm Ozzy.
And Edgar.
And as you can tell, we're talking about 1998's awesome swashbuckling adventure, The Mask of Zorro, which is both a reboot and a sequel, I guess.
Is it?
Yeah, it's because I think
It's a sequel for what? Desperado?
No, the sequel to The Mark of Zorro, the old school Zorro movie. So it's both a reboot
From 1940s?
Yeah, I believe it's 1940s, but there's also a 1970s movie called Mark of Zorro. So instead of calling this movie the Zorro, just Zorro, they called it The Mask of Zorro to keep it in line with all that. Because you still have the same character.
Oh, I couldn't hear you because I'm Zordo.
Don't take my joke.
I want to be like you.
Yeah,
I know. Steals.
No, yeah, it is a sequel of sorts and a reboot because in the original movie you have Don Diego de la Vega, he's Zorro, and in this movie it's a transfer of power to Alejandro Murrieta of the Murrieta brothers. Yeah, and I think
based on a real character, no? Based on a historical figure?
Zorro? No.
That Murrieta guy?
I don't know if it is, but I know Zorro isn't.
I know Zorro is based on somebody.
Well, I mean, Zorro
right? No?
Zorro is so similar to Robin Hood and all that, and it even you could even tell that Batman uses because essentially he's Batman.
Mm-hmm.
He is Batman, and this is
Except he's a faux millionaire.
Yeah, no, but in this one, it's. Did you guys ever watch Count of Monte Cristo?
Porn? Tons of porn.
Count of Monte Cristo?
Yeah.
Count of Monte Cristo, this movie, there's a lot of similarities. And people even say this is similar to, Disney's Aladdin. Because the same people who wrote Zorro wrote Aladdin. So kind of similarities with the whole, turning into somebody you're not.
Anthony Hopkins is the genie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cave of Wonders.
But this is okay. I don't think there's
I'm going to teach you to get out of here.
In main characters, there are no Mexicans in the movie, right? There are literally no Mexicans that are main characters in this movie, right?
No, not main characters.
There are
Catherine Zeta-Jones, no?
No.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh my God! Everyone.
The introduction.
Everyone in this movie is hot.
The introduction of Catherine Zeta-Jones.
And Sir Anthony Hopkins.
Even look at him.
Yeah,
he looks thin.
He was
thin.
He was the hair.
He looked like he can fight.
But it's funny, when you watch the movie, his name is Don Diego de la Vega, but he's English.
Yeah. And he's playing a Spaniard.
Didn't even bother changing his accent at all. No, but it works. But
I guess.
See,
he's a nobleman.
I love these kind of movies. Sword, swashbuckling adventures, not Cutthroat Island. That's the only one I will not watch. But Count of Monte Cristo. Count of Monte Cristo with and Carrie Always is
Princess
not.
Bride.
Carrie Always
as
is
you
not
wish.
In
Are you okay?
But he's not in Cutthroat Island.
Off my mask.
But
To reveal my identity.
Put it back on. No, you said Carrie Always. Why'd you say Carrie Always?
No, because he's in Cutthroat
Count
Island.
Monte Cristo.
Nobody's not in Cutthroat Island.
Oh, Cutthroat.
It's Matthew
Oh, he's not?
Modine.
It's Matthew Modine?
Yeah, stupid. It's
I haven't
Matthew
seen the movie.
Modine.
Sorry.
You have Matthew
I
Modine.
was trying to remember the poster.
Count of Monte Cristo, you have Jesus and Guy Pearce. And
Oh, that's right.
That's a great movie. And
I'd follow that
that
man
one's
anywhere.
very similar. But see, I really enjoy the sword fighting in it, and this is just this is, if you look at it, it is a superhero movie. He is a superhero. This is
He is with a secret identity.
yeah, this is Alejandro's origin story, because you have the original Zorro, and from Don Diego de la Vega, and it's the transfer of power to Alejandro, and he is now the next incarnation of Zorro.
And they killed his brother, so they got prepared to die.
Yeah, no, and that is that
He didn't have 6 fingers though.
they chopped his head off. Like when you watch the movie, when the captain pulls out his brother's head in wine or rum or whatever it was, or tequila, I'm still surprised that Alejandro still took a sip of his brother's head juice.
I'm telling
Gross.
you, I think I read something that
Gross.
you're disgusting. I didn't get it till after.
There
That's
you
what
go.
he
But
did.
I think I read something that it was based on a true story, that the Captain Love did kill one of the Murrieta brothers,
Murrieta brothers?
and put him in a jar with
You
liquid.
can use the
Maybe.
accent, right? You
Maybe.
can use the accent.
You know what? But
Murieta. But I
It-
don't have an accent.
it's and it's
you
very interesting to see to find out who the director of this was, because he's the one.
Kenny
that did-
Ortega?
No, it was Martin Campbell. He's the one that did
The only Mexican.
Casino Royale. Like the reboot.
that's right.
He did Casino Royale, and he did what other movie? He
He
did,
did Tomorrow Never Dies.
Tomorrow. Yeah, he fixed Bond twice.
Wait.
He did Bond.
Tomorrow Never Dies. That's
That's Pierce
right?
Brosnan, yeah. So he did a Pierce Brosnan Bond, and he did the first Daniel Craig one, which in my opinion that one still is one of
Yeah,
the
that
better
one's really
ones. That's
good.
like actually I think the best one out of all of them. That's
Which one?
What is it?
Casino
Casino Royale. Casino Royale.
No.
That's the one.
Cocino.
Yeah, and I mean he had he really messed up with Green Lantern, but like if you go back and you watch this, like he does real good movies. He doesn't have anything special about him though. Like as a director, he doesn't have like a trademark look, but he knows how to make these type of movies, because if you think about it, Casino Royale it has action, it has the romance, it has a good like a believable relationship between Bond and the woman in the movie. In this one, the chemistry between Antonio Banderas and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Because he's vigorous.
Yeah,
Vigorous, right?
like you could like this one really it does work with the relationship and the love and the action and you feel the passion in the movie. I enjoyed watching this movie a lot.
I like the song from the soundtrack. The
Mark Anthony song.
Mark Anthony song, yeah.
I prefer the instrumental music versus.
So do I, but I don't mind.
No,
it. Like,
versus. I didn't like. I felt like at the very end of the movie, at the credits, that song did not fit at all.
I
with
read that they were Mark Anthony tried out for it or something like that.
To what, play
For
Skeletor?
Zorro. For the lead, yeah.
Oh, to play one of the guys that are in the.
I think he was gonna play the sword.
He's gonna play
But,
one.
but he look, but he looks sick. So they're like, no, we can't have
No,
you
we
here.
could put you in the prison as one of the dying prisoners. That's believable.
He was the dead brother's head originally.
Yeah,
I'm Zorro.
yeah. No, but
I mean, he looks like Ichabod Crane, though.
But I like the way this movie starts with the backstory of you have Zorro at his height, and he loses everything. But then you also have the fact that you get introduced to a young Alejandro and the brothers. You get introduced to them, and Zorro loses at the beginning of the movie. He technically loses. He loses his wife. His daughter gets taken away from him. So this movie is both. It's a revenge movie and a redemption movie. It's really good. It's really good.
Was it just me, or was he the only one with an accent? His brother didn't have an accent.
No.
Wait, which one?
No.
Maria.
Alejandro's brother?
Murieta?
Yeah, the other Murieta brother?
Oh, yeah.
Not Murieta?
Murieta?
Murieta.
Yeah, he
Pat
didn't.
Murieta.
Murieta, oh, nice.
He didn't. A lot of people didn't have. Like even Catherine Zeta-Jones tried to do an accent, kind of pulled it
In the
off.
beginning, yeah.
It went in and out, but it didn't take away from the movie. Because then, if you think about it, Anthony Hopkins should have had an accent at all. Something.
She did say niñera pretty good.
Yeah, and then you had the nanny speaking her whatever that
Dialect. I
Yeah,
don't know
that
what it was.
dialect it is.
I know this one. It's
I think she said cheese hamburger.
Oh,
hamburger with
es
cheese.
carne de rata.
He told a couple chistos there, huh? Chistos.
No, and this movie does like if when you watch it, it does flow really well. It doesn't lull at any moment. It doesn't like have any lower points where it's like okay, move on to the next thing, move on to the next thing.
No.
You have a quick training montage, and then
Every movie needs a montage.
and then you have full like his first Zorro outing, and again, it just reminds me of very much of like a Batman origin story. And
I'm
then
going to steal a horse.
and then when you
Yes.
and then when you read like this did influence like Batman, like this did influence Batman because I guess in one of the comic books you have that Batman and Bruce Wayne or the Wayne family goes to see the mark of Zorro in theaters. That's where they get killed. So it all does tie in. I actually saw it twice for the second time. I was watching it this morning, and it's still a good movie. I did not get tired of it. The sword fighting is it's believable because it's not too crazy. The only thing I think is that's a little unbelievable is when Anthony Hopkins is supposed to be doing gymnastics.
Yeah.
But that's about it. But other than that, I'm like, I really enjoyed the fighting. The choreography is really well done. And
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio.
Antonio
Yeah.
Banderas.
yeah, and then
Insane.
and Anthony
He
Hopkins
trained
he-
a lot.
And Anthony
for
Hopkins
that.
was probably like what 60, 70 years old when this movie was made, and he didn't punch like Robert De Niro in The Irishman. Like he
God,
he
that
threw a
guy
believable
sucks.
punch.
He sucks.
Frankenstein.
He threw
You know,
believable
he
punches.
can say no to movies, right? He can say
Yeah.
no, right?
No,
when
he
you want to
can't.
make money, no. Man, ask Nick Cage.
Nick Cage has issues.
Yeah, but Nick Cage likes making those
He likes just making. He
weird
just
movies.
likes making
He likes
movies.
making movies. Yeah.
He just likes making movies. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He made a movie. It was some weird movie called Left Behind.
Oh yeah, he was in that. That's right.
Yeah, they made when they made the
When they
big
redid it,
screen version of it.
Yeah,
that no one
Yeah.
saw.
Not the Kirk Cameron one.
Another.
That no one saw.
I watched it.
Which one?
So
No.
again, no one
the
saw.
Kirk Cameron one.
No, but I like the hell set. But did it feel like the very beginning and the very end was very much like the Joel Schumacher Batman movies, where Zorro walks into just an empty room with a light in front of him and he does a sign. It just reminded me of when like Batman was running. Batman and Robin run from the bat signal in front of it. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. That's what it reminded me of. And it reminded me of James Bond, like the beginning of James Bond. He walks out and it's all very
Points
similar.
his sword.
Yeah, it's all very similar. And to think to know this movie did well enough to get a sequel like years down the line. It got The Legend of Zorro, which
I didn't hate the sequel.
I didn't
either.
hate the sequel either. It's a movie that I think we will talk about. But I do after watching this movie, I'm like I want to talk about
I don't remember
Count of
the
Monte
sequel.
Cristo. It's because I think the sequel
you're
came
old.
out. No, the sequel came out like under the
you're old.
radar. You know what it reminded me of? You remember when Once Upon a Time in Mexico came out under the radar? It wasn't advertised, and it just came out in theaters.
Yeah.
That's what like Legend of Zorro was to me. Like I didn't even know there was a sequel. Then I saw it came out. I was like, I gotta go watch
with
it.
the son who was jumping all over the place at the school, thinking he was Zorro because he admired him,
Yeah,
not knowing his father.
was Zorro.
Mm-hmm.
But this is such.
You are a coward.
But it's very much again. It just reminds me a lot of Count of Monte Cristo, with the whole going like escaping from prison, training, getting trained, all that stuff like the montages, and coming back as a nobleman, a fake nobleman. Because even in Monte Cristo, he comes back as a fake nobleman after they recuperate the stolen money. Man, this is just gonna be talk about swashbuckling movies, because I think this is a genre that is not made enough of. They don't make enough movies like this, and when they do, they're garbage. But when they do it right, you get a Zorro, you get like Count of Monte Cristo, you get
Princess
movies
Bride.
you get movies like
Cutthroat
this.
Island.
Why? Why?
What was that Muppet movie that was on the
Muppet
pirate
Treasure
one?
Island?
Treasure
Yeah, there you go.
Island,
Muppet Treasure.
That was good too. Like I would love to see.
Biggie, we need a cool
I'd
fight.
love to see, like, cause Zorro is he's in the ether, right? That character exists, and people know of Zorro. But it'd be cool. Like, it's been such a long time to see another Zorro movie. Bring back Antonio Banderas and have him give the Zorro to someone else. You know?
Basically, just switch roles with him and Hopkins.
Yeah, keep that formula going, and I wouldn't mind if you like, because
Michael Puñeta shows up in it.
This is a total like popcorn movie, and it's a lot of fun, and it works. It works, like from the dance.
Still has
scene,
that '90s feel.
Yeah, but even though it does, like, it's not timely to the '90s, it does have the '90s feel, very much like the action in the '90s.
Because they still did action, like, with people, not all CG.
And that's the thing. This movie didn't have any CG. The horse, like, all the stunt with where Zorro's jumping around on the horses, the swinging, the fighting, the explosions, everything, and it all culminates in that big fight at the very end.
Yeah, when they pillage the horses and rape the women,
and it pays off, like, at the very end. You like, with, obviously you're on here, it's gonna be a spoiler when the old Zorro dies, and and now he puts Alejandro and his now that Elena knows he's her real father, they get together. Although, like, from the moment they met, you could tell, like, she was into him. Like, even when she met him as Zorro, and she even went to the priest to confess about lusting after him, but then doing the, like, they can dance, man. Like, they trained a lot, and I give that to Antonio Banderas and everyone in this movie that.
Wait. But there's if you watch that scene again, the dancing scene, you can tell that in one of them it's a stunt guy. It's not even him.
Oh, you just ruined the illusion for me.
No.
At least he wasn't playing the guitar.
Watch it again.
At least he wasn't
You'll
fake
see.
playing the guitar. Ooh. But no, I'll watch it again. But it's still, that whole scene works. And see, you have the nobleman dance between Alejandro and Elena, and then later you have the fight scene, the sword scene between both of them, which both isn't. She's not trying to kill him. He's not trying to kill her. They're literally, it's just a game between them. It's a flirt. That's all they're doing, and you can tell it's about that between them both, and it just works. And I just can't praise this movie enough because it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to watch, and again, I'd love to see more Zorro movies, because I don't think there are enough of these type of movies anymore. They don't make them enough. They don't make them at all.
Well, they go straight. If they do, they go straight to stream or what used to be called DVD.
I see a lot of
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, me either.
No, I can't think of anything.
Well, I mean, just because it doesn't have a sword doesn't mean you can't do the same kind of thing. Like, they've done things with like with the Raid movies, where it's all just the action is so it's such a big part of the story that you kind of get taken. Fuck you guys, right? I'm just talking a lot.
No, but this,
but you know what I mean.
But this movie
you get
doesn't
the feel where you don't get bored.
Yeah, but this movie.
No, but he's talking about swashbuckling movies. I haven't seen anything like that.
Yeah, it's an adventure.
Other than the Pirates movies?
Everything. Like, I mean, even the Pirates movies, they were
right.
kind of.
But
they went overboard with all that CG. Like, this is a very, like, definitely minimal movie, and it's not like you have story, you have chemistry between the characters, you have action, you have everything. This movie has a lot.
It's because they're thinking locally when you're thinking globally. Oh no, whatever. Fuck you.
You're on a roll today.
You're on a roll.
No Biodome. No. Stephen Baldwin. No.
No, but this whole movie is just a lot of fun to watch, and I recommend it. And if you were to watch this movie, watch the original Mark of Zorro, then watch this one, because it's the same character, right? That is the hero in Mark of Zorro that's brought into the Mask of Zorro, and then transitions to the Legend of Zorro. They all just mesh well together.
And then transitions into Puss in Boots.
That is true. That's the reason why Antonio Banderas has chosen to be Puss in Boots, because
they got
Zorro.
entrapment.
That has nothing to do with this.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. She gave her some some.
By the way, the
credit.
late great Sean Connery was supposed to play.
What? He
Diego.
died?
Diego de la. What is his name? Diego
De la Nuche.
De la Verga.
Diego de la Vega.
Yeah. He was supposed to. I didn't know that he was supposed to play it, but I wouldn't.
didn't
I wouldn't have
want it.
enjoyed it. I wouldn't have. I don't think. I don't think I would have enjoyed it as
imagine
much as
him?
Anthony Hopkins, because even though Anthony Hopkins doesn't have
you
the Spanish, but it would have made more sense because Sean Connery never loses his accent,
No.
a Scotsman the whole way down.
and I would have not enjoyed
With a
that.
lisp. You should have done it with a lisp.
I can do it with a lisp if you want.
That's not a lisp. A lisp with this.
No, oh, you mean like a Spaniard?
Yeah, like a Spaniard lisp.
This is not lisp. This is not lisp.
But the way he talks, she always talks with a lisp. No
That's
matter
not
what
a
accent
lisp.
she does. No, but he goes.
Lisp. See the difference?
He sounds like my son on the mic.
Yeah. But I mean, again, I highly recommend watching the Mask of Zorro. It's a great entry, and it's like even you could even watch it with kids because there isn't. I mean, other than the fact that every time they kiss, it's straight up. He just sticks his tongue in her mouth, like deep. Like that's the only way Antonio Banderas knows how to kiss men
Came
and
out
women.
of her ear.
Like both.
I'm
Here
your
it goes.
boyfriend
Hold
now.
on, guys. Hold on.
Ah, come on, bro. You're killing the flow.
All right, back up and running.
Oh yeah, wow, thanks.
Yeah, my bad.
Where were we? Where you killed the flow? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't either. I don't know where we're at. All I was just saying is that this movie is highly enjoyable, and the fact that Antonio Banderas like sticks his tongue down
There's my
Catherine
hammer.
Zeta-Jones' throat like crazy.
Oh yeah, that's right. The
There you go.
throat.
Yeah, he just like when he kisses her, it's not even like a PG-13 kiss. This is a rated R kiss. You just don't see the tongue, but you know there's tongue.
Well, there
because
is
it's
porno
not
tongue.
like
scene where
this.
he
yeah, where
takes
you
off her
where you
clothes.
yeah, but it's still all covered.
Wait, all of a sudden she has longer hair. Go
Yeah,
figure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, she is extremely hot in this movie.
Yeah.
She's still very,
She's
very
a very
beautiful.
attractive one.
In this movie, she's extremely hot, and Antonio Banderas is like at his peak. Even Anthony Hopkins with the long hair, thin, like suave, like she's the top three people were like bangable.
Yeah, take it easy, bro.
I'm just saying,
mean,
that's
take it
that's the
easy.
reason why they made the movie like that.
Take it easy.
You got some geriatric fucking in this movie.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I can say it because I don't care, and I'm not gonna get hit by a hammer, so I don't care.
No, but I could shut you off again. You want me to shut you off? Okay. Keep it down.
Again.
No, but I mean, before I run the risk of technical difficulties again, I'm just gonna say, I 100% like recommend this movie. This is a movie that should be watched by everyone because not only is it practical effects, practical action, but it's a great story, great characters, really enjoyable.
Every actor's used up to their potential.
Yeah, even though this is a very whitewashed form, whitewashed Zorro, it's still. I mean, that I think to me, that's the whole.
I don't get why is he whitewashed?
No, because if
I would say Americanized.
no, because most characters who are supposed to play a Latin person, like the main characters, are not
But Antonio
Latin.
Banderas is Latin.
Well, but it's Spanish,
He is a Spaniard, no?
right?
It don't matter.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes. Wait. No, yes.
no, but I mean,
No.
but I think
Yes?
that's the
Maybe
whole
no.
that's the whole appeal of the Zorro, because even when you go back to like the old Zorro, it was always played by a white man. So
So you say it was fixed.
it was,
Because Antonio Banderas is Mexican.
but it worked. I'm just saying he's like, yeah, true. But I don't I don't even fault the movie. I really think it all works.
Well, it's better than Tom Cruise because supposedly Spielberg was going to direct it
With Tom
before,
Cruise?
and he was going to get Tom Cruise to
Nah,
play.
see, I don't think I would have enjoyed
Wait,
it.
so you're gonna get a 5'2" Zorro?
I mean, that's the normal height
5'2" is not
Zorro.
normal.
for Zorro.
I mean, at
Like,
least you get
that's how- that's how-
at least you got a giant Mexican. In
That's
this
how
one.
tall.
I mean,
That's
he's
how tall.
5'9", but he's
that's how
tall
tall
I've seen.
Ozzy is. 5'2",
Taller
right?
than
5'3".
you.
Yeah.
Ozzy's
5'7",
the size
shut
of
up.
an
Yeah,
Ewok.
sure.
I'm like 5'7", 5'8",
Yeah,
depends.
yeah. On a good day.
I'm like 5'7", 5'8", maybe 6'2", depending what 7-Eleven I go into.
Chewy Baka.
Cabron.
What happened? Technical difficulties again?
Yeah.
Bro.
Technical difficulties. You're technically still on because I can see you. Just because you freeze does not mean you are frozen to us.
No, you guys keep talking. I'll just fix it.
You move back and forth like this. A lot.
No, you guys can see me. It's the other camera that I use.
No, okay, jeez.
No, but yeah,
Oh, good.
even with that aspect of the movie, I still enjoy it. But I don't think I would have enjoyed it if it was Tom Cruise, or Spielberg. I don't know.
You would
I
have
think
had
Martin.
good,
I think
good alcoholic.
Yeah, but I think Martin Campbell, the way he directed it, although there's nothing special about it, it works. Like the way he structured the movie, it just
All right,
it just
if
worked
you'd have
really well.
Tom Cruise in it, who'd play his dead brother? Like Val Kilmer?
It would probably would have been a different story.
Baldwin.
That's
Be another Baldwin.
would have been Daniel Baldwin. No, but I mean, overall,
I
this
think Alec
movie,
could do it,
this movie is. I really enjoy it. I could watch this on along with like a marathon with Count of Monte Cristo and maybe the first Pirates of the Caribbean.
What I like about there's a scene. Remember what we were talked about earlier about the head and the jug.
Yeah,
I like the little detail they put into where how bloated the head got.
Yeah,
because of all the water or
Yeah.
liquid in it.
or liquor
Pretty
or
dope.
whatever it was. Yeah, I mean, and
It's
the
wine-
bad
whiskey
guys were.
from the
I
head
mean, the
jar.
bad guys were real like bad guys, especially that general.
I wonder if he got busy with that head at some point. What? No, I'm not the only one thought about it.
Yeah, you're the only one that thought about it.
Oh well,
I'm not
just saying.
Yeah.
It's there. I mean,
No, that's gross. What's wrong with you? No, so
he's a general of an army, man. What's up?
but yeah, no, the bad guys were real bad guys because even the Rafael, the mayor or the governor, the mayor, whatever he is, he even like you don't really need a backstory other than the point where he says that he was in love with that guy with De La Vega's wife,
With
and he didn't want to kill her, and he takes his daughter and puts him in jail, and
Yeah.
it's just there was no way of redeeming that guy, and definitely the guy who, even though he didn't kill his brother, he didn't technically kill Alejandro's brother because Alejandro's brother killed himself. He
Yeah.
did chop off his head, and he killed the old man that was helping Three Fingers Pete
Three
or whatever.
Finger Jack or something.
Yeah, I think Six Finger Jack. I don't know. The legendary, when he shot him out of the arrow, I was like, man, that's an old man getting shot with a big
Chris
bullet.
Christopherson when he got shot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
One eye Willie.
But this is again. There's
So I recommend Desperado.
no, but you could watch this on par with like Desperado, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Zorro.
look up the porn parodies too.
You could make all these.
My goodness. Can you get off that thing, bro? That's why you wear glasses.
You're going blind.
I got carpal tunnel too.
No, you could definitely.
You're on a roll, buddy. You're on a roll.
It's a. He's
We got ghosts going on. All my batteries are dying. What a great episode, guys! I am enjoying it. I don't know about you guys.
ghost in my apartment.
On that note, I think this is a great place to call it. This has been Vinny.
This is Ozzy.
This is Edgar.
We'll see
Drop
you
your
guys next
panties.
week.
Is looking at you, kid. In case I don't see you.